Alright, welcome back to More Than Peach Keys Gaming. I'm your host, Mune. And today we're going to talk about the new mod. The new mod just dropped. I got it downloaded. Give me 1 second. My mic's having an issue. Weird. Sorry about the delay. Alright. We're going to go ahead and jump right in. So let's see what has changed in this mod. When I last left off, I made a prediction, and right before this update, I was just grinding out some AD, putting it into Zen, making my prediction as follows. So right now, I'm loading into Evan Downs for no real particular reason. I'm going to go ahead. Okay, I have a lot of things up on my screen. I'm just going to go ahead and go to one of my favorite places to go, Neverwinter, or Neverdeath, sorry, not Neverwinter, Neverdeath Graveyard. Now, as to why I loaded into Up and Downs, I was just kind of there looking at some stuff and realizing that there was no lag in the area. So, right now, people are opening block boxes, as you can see, right from the get-go. People go nuts with the new stuff. A lot of international players, that's why you see it in foreign languages. Here in the United States, not so many people are on because at this point it is about, I'm going to say, about noon? No, 11 o'clock to noon, somewhere in there. Let's see, what time is it? It's 11:30. So right in the middle. So what I'm doing right now is I'm going to try to gather some lock boxes. It's always a good idea to try to rack up on these things. I always go to areas where there's a lot of enemies. I always choose to go within 7 levels of myself. I know I could pay AD for lock boxes, but what's the point, right? I know they're not very expensive, but there's been great overhaul. I haven't even opened up any of my menus other than to kind of briefly look at the time. So, okay, there's my second one. Third one. The goal is to get 16 of these, possibly 17, because my VIP just ran out, which means I can repurchase VIP. I'm not going to try to fight Char, because that's not my job here. Wish there was something to increase the drop rate of items. That would really help out a lot of players, especially items that pretty much drop everywhere anyway, like health potions or lockboxes. So far, nothing looks like it's changed. So far, nothing really. Not doing so hot on those lockboxes. Alright. No such luck up here, surprisingly. I had more luck when I was killing just random enemies down here. Yep. It might have something to do with where I was at. So, just kind of gathering up the few lock boxes to try to prepare for this. So glad that they announced that the game was updated. So if you are on the PS4, it is live. Um, the update is kind of big. It's about 7 gigs. So make sure you have enough space on your hard drive. Um, I personally was just, you know. Okay, so this is one of the new items. This is a Black Pearl, which did not drop previously. So it's a new item entirely to Mod 12B. I'm going to guess it's kind of like a White Pearl, and it gives, I'm going to say, probably relative refinement. I'm not going to try to pick up too much stuff, mainly because my inventory is pretty brimming to its max. And if I get any more, it could cause an issue. So, just going to keep wandering around to see what I get. I'll be jumping into the refinement system after I get these lock boxes because I'm going to need the space for everything in the lock boxes, which kind of sucks. So I have a better idea. I'm just going to stand right here. I'm going to let my companion do all the work. I'm not worried about dying. And I'm going to look at the refinement system. So I'm going to open up my inventory. Let's see what it ended up coming out to be. I took a really big gamble on stuffing my inventory with refinement. So I don't know if this is going to work or not, but let's hope for the best. Alright, so this is really weird. It's so weird. Okay, so these are worth 5 refinement points. The lumen. These are worth 25. The, yeah, okay. 75 for the last, that one, and then 150 for the blinding. Okay. And then I have a bunch of other stuff. This is the new lockbox, if I remember correctly. It kind of looks weird. And then I got a crappy last bag. Okay. So, make sure I had enough diamonds for this. Alright. So we're just going to go ahead and convert into refinement points. They're going to ask us how many. And we're just going to do them all. Because why not? I'm just going to do the first line, and then I'm going to look at the calendar. Alright, so as you can see, we got all sorts of things. Let's take a look at the calendar. I know everybody wants to know what's coming up. Well, this is the stuff that's coming up. There's a bonus RP, refinement points. It's January 25th. So if you can wait, what is it, 2 weeks, you can cash out on your refinement. I'm not going to wait for that because I need inventory space. Let's see. The Siege of Neverwinter is coming out on February 8th to the 22nd. So if you have a guild and are needing to, you know, do a lot of stuff with that, that's the time to do it. Alright, so just a heads up. We do have a CTA. What is this? It's for sale, blah, blah, blah. Don't really care. Wondrous Bazaar discounted. So there's nothing really going on, anything going on right now. We have double shard our campaign currencies. Try to bring everybody back up to speed. We have Tyranny of Dragons. Eventually we'll get some really good ones. We have another bonus RP in March. And then Coin of the Joaquin in March also. So there's a lot of really great stuff here. But nothing currently going on. So I'm still going to convert all this to RP. Okay. The thing I really wish it would tell me is what my current RP is at when I do this. Oops, that's not what I want to do. So weird looking at the bags on how they changed this. Alright, that takes care of one bag. Let's take a look around to see if there are any... Nope. There are no lock boxes currently. I'm just going to keep going then. I love how I'm criticaling these things. The objective is to upgrade one piece of equipment, or one artifact. So we're just going to go ahead and turn these all into... So weird looking at it like this. And again, this is on PS4. If anybody's joining us and wondering what the heck's going on with the bags, this is how they organize them. I don't know if this is actually a good thing or a bad thing. It looks a lot more like PC. At least all the videos I've ever seen on PC. I've never played on PC, so I don't know how this all functions. Alright, let's get rid of the rest of the small ones. Alright, let's see if there is a refinement points. So there are 41,000 refinement points that I got out of the Lumen so far, which is not bad. You know, I'm just trying to prepare myself for that. So we're gonna go ahead and go move on to the green. Worth a lot more. Remember that I need roughly about 400,000 refinement for the artifact that I'm working on. And the criticals happen via stack, or how many you're going to use. So rather than when you're putting it into the artifact. So you don't have to worry about, oh, will I overfill something? This was my strategy when I said that I might have something on my sleeve for double refinement, or when the new refinement process. Because originally these could only be used in the uh, Simral artifacts. It also makes the Winter Festival very profitable for refinement. If there's double refinement during that time, people no longer have to worry about their bags being full and they can keep going. It means less time having to worry about bag management. It also means people don't have to manage their bags like crazy. Alright. Get there. All right. Now we're to the blues. Let's see how far we've got. We've got 188,000. That must have been a short stack. I was like, that didn't give me nearly as many. Looks like I got a lockbox. I wasn't even paying attention. All right, let's see where we're sitting. We're at 412 refinement points. So we're doing really good. That was a lot. Whoa, that was a really good critical. All right, so we're done converting those. Okay, so this is where it gets a little weird. Now the items that you get have been adjusted. Okay, so these I'm going to just convert into refinement points real quick. So some of these are a little weird because it says 2,500 points for artifacts, which you could convert into those 250, which means the tooltip is actually incorrect. Um, but we will take a look at that in a minute. That was a weird sound. Alright, that's one of the weirder sound effects I've heard so far. Alright. Alright, so I have a lot of stuff to still open and go through. And right now I'm sitting at 6 lock boxes. Uh, that was kind of random. Where'd those guys come from? Huh. I feel like they changed the enemies here, or somebody ran by and those enemies just ran over to me. That was kind of weird. Alright, so now that we have this odds, we have 458,000 alignment. We still have illuminated boxes to go through. So we're going to go ahead and open these. So we have a lot of them. Let's go ahead and open them like crazy. As you can kind of see, it's opening up my bigger stack rather than my smaller stack. Alright, they're all open. So, could convert the rest of these to refinement. That really was worth shit. And last but not least, I hate it when it makes that sound, but I guess that means it didn't crit. So, now we have a really good option here, which is identify all, sort all bags, display options, and convert refinement points. We're not going to convert refinement points because I don't think it would actually be a good idea. Let's go ahead and hit identify all. I don't think I had any items that needed to be identified, but just in case. Alright, looks good. Next, we're going to go ahead and sort all bags so that everything goes to my first bag rather than my last bag, and everything's organized in these first two bags. Okay, so we talked a little bit about the Black Pearl. It's worth 100 refinement points. That's actually quite a bit. I'm going to see if I actually have a White Pearl anywhere. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and take my artifact out. As well as... No, I don't need to take anything else out for the moment. As you can kind of see, I have a lot of junk in here, including a blood ruby, which I'll keep that in there for now. This is for artifact equipment. I don't have any artifact equipment really, other than the one that I have on, so which is my belt, and I'm not going to worry about that yet. Let's go to my shared bank. Nothing really in here that screams other things. The Steward's incentive package is a little weird because now it contains a Black Pearl rather than a rank 5 enchantment. Wow, that actually got a lot better. We have Coffer of Celestial Enchantments, which give Amethyst, Black Pearls, Preservation Wards, Coalescent Wards, and Paradox. Alright, I got attacked while that was open. I need it back open. So we're going to go ahead and take the Steward's set of packages and the coffers. Okay, I've already stated previously in my last video that enchantments are going to become harder to get. I wasn't kidding. Alright, let's see what I got in here. Got spawnings and health stones. Don't need that. I'll take those because I'll need them. I'll leave that for a moment. I'll leave those for a moment. Screw it, I'll take it. I have inventory space. Okay, so there's white pearls. Some more refinement. And that should do it. So I have a lot of stuff to kind of sort through. So I had mentioned previously that the white pearl gives 100 refinement, or sorry, used to give 100, now gives 10, which is appropriate. So we're going to go ahead and confirm all. We go a whole whopping 30. Alright. Gonna take the black pearl. Actually, we're not going to open those yet. I'm going to go find my... Those are bound... Steward incentive packages. We're going to open up all of these. Why not? I don't even know why they even give me the package in the first place if it's just going to give me the same thing. So, next, going to go ahead and open these. So there's a new item, the Amethyst. Gives 25 refinement points, and I got a Peridot. Not bad. Let's try opening up another. Aw, that sucks. Got a Preservation Ward. Another Preservation Ward. Another one. Another one. Another one. Let's see if we can get a Coalescent Ward out of these. And it lucked out. Struck out on all of them. So we're going to go ahead and convert these to refinement points. I know I'm being very wasteful when it comes to putting them into my inventory. But it is what it is, more or less at this point. Let's see. Oh yeah, forgot to mention. Since I have this option to identify all, I'm going to do that real quick. Oops. Take care of these guys real quick. That was weird. Anyway. I'm going to go down to these. Now I could do stuff like manage item enchantments and so forth. I thought there was going to be an option to turn it into refinement, but apparently not. And I don't know if this was an oversight or if it was intentional. Because I heard that you could turn it into refinement. So maybe I'm missing something in the menu, but apparently it's not here in this update. So anybody who's holding on to blue gear in hopes to turn it into refinement, it is a no-go at this point. Alright? So, just a heads up, you can't do anything with it. So, let's see. Character bound. I'm gonna go ahead and open this. So I got some emeralds, flawless sapphires, and paradox. I'm just gonna convert everything that's character bound uh, straight into refinement. Right? Yep, character bound. Alright, as you can kind of see, I don't have any really great things here. Um, this still shows up as being the same tooltip for refiners caches. So just a heads up, that can be a problem when you're opening them because they don't actually contain those, and if they do, then there's a problem. I have 25 character bound ones, and we're just gonna go ahead and open these real quick. Black Pearl, because these weren't even listed. Lesser Mark of Potency. Amethyst. So we're just opening up these character bound refiners cache A's, which, yeah, I'm not even getting any of the uh, enchantments or rune stones out of this, so just a heads up. Enchantments are harder to get. Same thing with rune stones. So that means if you have enchantments, they are harder to get. So much harder. So that means if you're sitting on, like, a bunch of rank 5 enchantments or something like that, or better yet, rank 6s, you're doing pretty good. Did I get a bunch of non-bound stuff? Yeah, I did. Everything out of the refiner's cache is was unbound. Alright. Let's see, what else do we got? Oops, went too far. This bag system is kind of annoying for me. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and let's go ahead and take care of this. Convert these, all 7 of them. 800, yay! Alright. Any more? Nope, alright. So let's go ahead and refine this thing. Okay. So it requires a greater mark of potency, a superior enchanting stone, and so forth. I do not know how to use this, other than you just kind of drag the bar, I guess. Huh, interesting. So you can dictate where you want the bar to end up based off of what you have. Interesting. Okay, so I think that's how you do it. Oh, okay, and then you can choose items if you want. Okay. Huh. Weird. It's a weird system. I'm gonna open up my Wondrous Bazaar here in a second. I'm gonna see how much these things cost. Alright. Wondrous Bazaar. We get our normal items. We have moderate marks of potency, greater marks of potency, superior marks of potency, and ultimate marks of potency. So these are 75,000 for a superior mark of potency, which I think I need. Let me double check. Yeah, that's what I needed. Nope, superior enchanting stone. Let's see if we have any of those. Hmm. So superior enchanting stones are not available in the Wondrous Bazaar. The ultimate ones are, but that's because that's just how they are. Alright. So, oops, I did that wrong. Let's go ahead and go back to the Wondrous Bazaar real quick and check to see how much a lockbox is. Lockbox is 150 for me. How many do I need? I currently am sitting on. That was weird. 8, I think. Yes. Eh, it's fine. Camille. So 8. So I'm not gonna buy 8. I'm gonna spend to buy probably 5. And then I'm going to walk around real quick and see if I can get a few more. Nope. And we'll be checking on my other prediction here in a minute, as soon as we figure out what has happened with these lockboxes. I'm only going to be opening up how many I have. See how many do I have now? I have 15. The reason why I keep on looking is because I currently have 16 keys, because I have been hoarding them a little bit. Oh. To be honest, what I'm using is probably one of the best uh, at wills in the game. It's a charging, multi-hitting attack that doesn't fling enemies all over the place. So, hey, look, another dark pearl or black pearl. So again, these things are everywhere now. Um, Surprisingly, not very many enchantments, so they make it really harder to get. Nope. I only need one more lockbox. Come on, game. Oh, dang it. So, getting the lockbox is a little tricky, and I don't want to just spend the money for it because I already spent a little bit. Let's see. Nada. Nada. Nope. No. Well, gonna go ahead and move the Savage enchantment. Alright. Gonna go ahead and organize my inventory real quick. Alright, my inventory is pretty full up till the middle of my third bag, which is fine. Again, lots of good non-bound refinement just everywhere. Alright, so where are my lockboxes? Alright, let's go ahead and open these babies. Artifact lost. Lost artifact back. Alright, I know somebody who could use those. Oh, so I have one more key left. Alright, so let's take a quick look to see what I actually got for packs. Alright, we got the Lost Artifact pack, which includes all this great stuff. Um, we have the artifacts, the enchanting stones, and the cube of augmentations. Nothing new there. We have the companion pack, which comes with some companion upgrade tokens, which I think are garbage. Alright, we have the Nine Gods enchantment pack, which this might be fun to open. And then we have the cat pack. So, new stuff, nothing too exciting. I still need one more lockbox. See if I can get one real quick. Huh, I'll take that. So, a bunch of garbage basically on the ground. I don't really care about it too much. Quartermasters are working very well, so I keep on getting those drops. Nothing there. And, oh, there's one. Awesome, got one. A lost artifact back. Alright, so, got a few things, which is kind of cool. These things are probably really hot on the market right now, which is fine, and I'm not really too much of in a rush. Let's take a look to see what some of these things go for. Let's see. So we have the Lost Artifact Pack. Not bad. 50,000 is what it says and recommended. Resumed Companion Pack, 30,000. Wow. That's really weird. We have the Nine Gods Enchantment Pack. Wow, that's really bad. And then last but not least, we have the Jungle Mount Pack. Okay, Jungle Mount Pack is probably garbage. I don't really care about it that much. The insignia are probably the only things I want from these, so not that big of a deal. Okay, this is not what I want to do. I'm actually going to go to them because I need the enchanting stones. So, let's see how much an enchanting stone goes for. We need the epic version. So, the Superior Enchanting Stone is 15,000 on the auction house currently, which that's pretty high. See what the ultimate ones are. 3 million. So, just a heads up, this is a nightmare. for anybody upgrading artifacts for the first time, uh, you have to go through this. So 3 million is really hot. So I'm going to take my chances. Rather than try to sell these damn things, I'm going to open them. Soulsight Crystal. I do not know what this is. This looks like an artifact in superior enchanting stone. It's what I needed. We got some garbage ones. Another one. Wow, I'm getting a lot of these cube of augmentations. I really never got these, like, at all when I was doing this previously. Um, let's see. Wow. That was pretty much garbage. Wow. Still pretty much garbage. Moderate terror enchantment. That's even worse. Alright, let's see if I can find my artifact. So, my artifact is currently a blue artifact. If I can remember where I put it. There it is. Alright. So here we are. We need another superior, and we need greater marks of potency. But alright, so we need to get something else real quick. Let's take a look at the auction house. Actually, before we go any further, I'm going to take a look at the exchange. Okay, we were worried about the exchange jumping up really high. Right now it's at 413. Um, that is actually pretty decent. It looks like some people are trying to fight to keep it down, but it's not going to go lower than 410. There seems to be a demand created, and it's going all over the place. So if you have diamonds, which I do, and I also have Zen, you play around the market a little bit and buy low, sell high kind of thing. Make money like crazy if you want. I'm waiting for the right moment. So hopefully this has been very informative. I will keep doing what I'm doing, and it will be lots of fun. There are a lot of things that probably have changed that I need to address. Uh, One of the things I need to really address is how going into a random queue, there's Heroes Chord, Epic Trial, Epic Dungeon. You must be eligible for all queues in order to join. That's interesting. And they make sure that this is how you get your AD. You do not get any rewards based off of what you do in any of the other dungeons. You get Seals of the Adventure and rare equipment. I wonder if it plays out just like everything else, or if, better yet, private. Wow. They give you. What is that? Sorry, I'm trying to see what that is. That's weird. Is it Seals of the Protector? That seems kind of mean. Huh. Because it gives you 90 Seals of the Protector for doing a random dungeon. That's kind of cool. So, yeah. Just a heads up, that is what it is. And if this still interests you and you're excited and you just can't wait to get in, just wait for it. It's not going to take that long. Hopefully, you don't have to wait too long. I remember back when Mod 10 dropped, I ended up having to wait, I think it was 8 hours for the download, and then about 10 minutes for the installation. Whereas where I'm at right now, it was 10 minutes for the installation still, but um, it took me significantly less time because I have way faster internet here. It only took me about 10 minutes to download. So, and that's the joy of having a faster internet connection. I'm sorry for anybody who does not have one, though, especially when updates for this game come out. So, hopefully, everybody who's watching understands that this game is kind of unforgiving, and the best way to make money is simply catch these mods on their initial days when they drop. So, hopefully, this has been interesting. I will be checking out the rest of the features and making note of it. If it's important enough, I might make another video. But as it sits, I think that Mod 12B is interesting, confusing, and long awaited for a lot of players, and also long dreaded for a lot of players. So, just heads up, the game is still available for free on the PSN if you have not played. Uh, so it is free to play, no monthly subscription or hidden fees with that. You can pay money to do more stuff in the game if you so well choose to, but it is not mandatory. I think the most I've ever actually contributed to this game has been like $20, but that was just for lock boxes. So we're gonna go ahead and kill this dragon real quick. Everybody likes killing dragons, right? Alright. And just kind of watch it as we finish off this dragon, and once the dragon has been dealt with, that will be the end of my video. I'm going to go ahead and disconnect my microphone, and if you're still wanting to, yeah, maybe check out one of my other videos. Stupid dragon.